What's up, folks? Hope you're all holding well within these market conditions. And speaking of the market, it's actually in a pretty good spot today. Now, the small rally is due to the fact that first things first, Ethereum's merge is upon us. So they have given us a date in September, and they actually came out. So Vitalik came out and actually gave a roadmap of how it's going to roll out. And it's pretty bullish. Also, you have the Fed rate hikes. Those were factored in, 75 basis points, that's done for, and the potential recession actually is something good short term and long term, I would argue, because the Fed will most likely either stop or decrease the rate hikes, and that will give the markets basically more rallying opportunities. However, this is not what we're here to discuss. We're gonna do a small cover up of the Bandit project. This is actually something that hasn't launched yet. They have a pre-sale coming up in 13 days, so you're still early, I would say very early. So yeah, stick around to find out what these guys have in store for us. Alright guys, so like I said, there's gonna be a pre-sale coming up in about 13 days and 16 hours. This one is gonna be a public pre-sale because whitelist pre-sale already happened. They raised about $138,000. The second one is capped at 1000 BUSD per wallet, and the entry, the minimum is 300 BUSD. Now I know it's not a very cheap entry. Unfortunately, if you cannot afford that, I would suggest wait for launch. The launch price is not gonna be so far off. I think it's about the $2 difference. The pre-sale price was $5.5 per token. And my second point is the native assets or the native token of the platform is gonna be called Bandit. And there's actually a few ways to earn on the platform of the Bandit project, and this is what we're gonna be discussing next. Alright, so in order to start earning on the platform, you need to purchase the Bandit token. You can do that through the pre-sale or the open market on their DEX as well. After that, you're gonna mint an NFT. It's a randomized NFT, and in order to do that, you need at least 10 Bandit tokens. Now, after doing so, there's a chance to earn more than 1% daily ROI. But in order to do that, you have to deposit into the NFT more than 300 tokens, between 300 and 500, to get the chance to get 1.5%. It's not guaranteed, it's just a random raffle. Same thing goes for the 2% bracket between 500 and 1000 Bandit token. Now, once you do mint your NFT, you have that ready, it will start earning. There are a few criteria that you need to keep in mind. First things first, the maximum amount that you can ever get out of the NFT is 15,000 Bandit tokens. You can keep on accumulating if you don't want to compound or claim on a daily basis, but that will stop after 7 days. So after that, you need to take an action. Otherwise, the balance will be steady. And it's not a round robin system. So whoever you enter, so the team builder that you enter, basically, you're going to be giving him 5% on deposit, 2.5% on compound, and same goes to you. So it doesn't go up and down. It just goes to the team builder. And speaking of team builders, if you decide to change yours, you can do that. It's not a problem, but you're gonna get penalized, and a small percentage of Bandit tokens will be taken out of your NFT deposits, and that will go to the bank. Heist, something which we're gonna be talking about really soon. Alright, so in order to enter the bank Heist, you need BNB into your wallet, because you're going to be turning that BNB into a pair of BNB Bandit LP tokens through the laundromat contract to avoid 10% tax. Now, if you're familiar with Drip, they have something similar called the Drip Liberation Contract that turns BUSD into Drip BUSD LP tokens. Once you do get those LP tokens, you're going to have to put them into the bank Heist to start earning rewards, right? And those rewards are going to be coming from the platform's taxes. So 2% on buys, sells, deposits, and claim will all go there. 5% on stash out deposits, something that we're going to be discussing soon. And into the future, potentially, they're going to be adding also other revenue streams, such as dividends from actual businesses and so on and so forth. So those rewards are going to be distributed to the LP holders into the bank, and that's going to be done in a timely manner. But in order to benefit from the bank Heist rewards, you're gonna have to lock your LPs, and at least for 30 days. And basically the level upon which you can get revenues depends on how much you are willing basically to lock your LP tokens. So it goes from 30 days up until a year, and there's a higher percentage, of course, a higher percentage bracket for the longer locks, which makes sense. You can see here 5%, 15, 30, 50, and you're gonna get your share out of this percentage. And those rewards are gonna be distributed to you as an LP holder, are gonna be in BNB, BUSD, Bandit. Now I'm not quite sure if you can choose which one to take out. If not, it's not the case, you're gonna be getting a 3-way rewards. Alright, so with all of that in mind, let's quickly go over a few things that we can look for on the website. Now, yeah, those are visuals of the NFTs. They look pretty cool. Now, I'm happy that there's some visual behind this, not just a blank picture. That's really nice. And also, the tokenomics, the simple tokenomics of the token, basically, hence the name, are as follow. There's a 1 million maximum supply, and those are the taxes on buy, sell. So basically, it's not something that you're most probably not familiar with. You've seen this on other ROI platforms. The 10% is pretty textbook. And this is the division. By rewards means that those 4% are gonna be going into a pool that gives back the dividends in Bandit for the tokenized NFTs. So yeah, buy, sells, claims, deposits, minting, airdrops. The airdrop acts as a claim, and then you have compounds that we discussed. It's 5% for deposits, and it's gonna be 2.5%, sorry, for compounds. Now I can enter the DApp. I have it right here. There's nothing really visible now, so it's not live. It's just basically the pre-sale page, because they're hosting the pre-sale on their website. Now it's still stuck at the whitelist pre-sale. I'm sure they will be updating it once the public pre-sale is about to begin. And it's pretty simple. So you connect your wallet. You basically have your BUSD into your wallet here. It will show up here. You contribute how much you want to contribute. It's gonna be 300 at least. So I would say have 301 BUSD, because it could give you an error if you have 300, exactly 300. And then here a button of approve, then contribute will appear, and there you go. It will show you your contribution and how much you can contribute, up to 1,000 per wallet if you wish to do that. And so yeah, so something also that I said I want to talk about, and that's the stash house. Now the stash house, they don't have anything visible on their website, but if you want to talk about it really quickly, it's basically a separate miner. So it's not so separate because it's going to feed up the bank, like we mentioned, 5% on deposits, but it's going to act as a BUSD miner. So you put BUSD in, you can, and those you cannot unstake, they're gone. You can take 1.5% a day on your BUSD, which you can claim or compound, and you can take max 5x of the BUSD you put in. So if you keep compounding, then you can take 5x of that. And I think every 3 compounds you are allowed to have 1 claim. So if you're familiar with my diamond team, the miner adjacent to the Piston token project is something similar, but here it's done with BUSD versus there it used to be BNB. Alright, that's it from me today. Thank you for sticking around and hearing whatever I had to say. Now I really hope I covered most of it, if not everything, that you should know before considering entering the pre-sale of the Bandit project. Now of course this is not enough, this video is not enough. You should always do your own due diligence. So enter the website, read the white paper, go to the socials, check the Telegram, talk to the team, ask your questions, all of that good stuff. You can also go to my community, DeFi Ascension, links below, where you can ask questions, chit chat with us. If you know anything about us, we're the #1 fast team in Furio, and we actually do a lot of analysis before entering a project. We just don't go blindly, and this one is in very high potential of entry. And also I want to mention that a sub to the channel would be terrific. It really gives us, the new kids around the block, a boost and gives us more motivation to keep dishing out and give more value and expose more people to this word we love a lot, crypto and DeFi. And as always, take care of your finances and trade responsibly. This was Roy with DeFi Ascension. Thanks for watching.